once we got settled, and you know, we were living in tents, we'd have a foxhole in front. There was a little hill, like it was a mountain, they called it. But we had our horn up there. The Japanese are coming, you know. Sometimes they'd sneak in and the horn wouldn't go off because they'd be close to the ground, close to the water, and they couldn't catch whether there was a wave or a plane coming in. But anyway, once they came, they'd rise up, and they found out that our anti-aircraft from the shore and from the boats that we had out there could only go up to 10,000 feet. So they stood, they just roamed back and forth, annoying us over 10,000 feet. And we couldn't touch them.
And there was no night fighter support.
Night fighters to chase them away. Yeah. So they would pick their target, and once they picked their target, sort of, you know, in the dark or in the moonlight or whatever, they drop a flare. And if they dropped 2 flares, the whole island was illuminated. So with flares coming down slowly, we'd be in our foxholes. I had my sandbags around me. And then the next thing you know, boom, boom, boom. They'd either get some planes that they were looking, you know, hitting a row of planes, or oil drums, gasoline drums. When they hit an oil drum or gasoline drum, they didn't need their flares. The whole island was lighted. So that was big damage, and had to bring in more stuff, and planes and whatnot. But eventually, we did get some night fighters. You know, P-39, something like that ago. And then the nights were quiet. We could sleep all night in our tents. Because if they heard of Japanese aircraft coming, the night fighters go up and the Japanese go back to Japan.
How far do you think you were away from Japan mainland at that point?
Halfway, sort of between Okinawa and the southern coast of Japan.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty close.
Yeah, I think we'd have been the first ones on Japan. Well, I don't think we'd have made it, but, you know, we would be one of the first ones to land. Try to land, anyway. It'd be another D-Day.
Yeah.
So when that atom bomb went off, wow, celebration that we had. Especially after the Japanese said they quit.
Yeah, and that was pretty quick, right? I mean, that was the 2 bombs separated by 3 days, and then I think it was just a couple days later they said.
They said we got another one too. Boom.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
So the Japanese, so they quit, but the Japanese on our island didn't quit. On our island we had, you know, some walls with caves in them. And the Japanese would be in a lot of these caves, and we were told, don't go in there, let them stay there, let them die there or whatever. And so we weren't supposed to go in there. Some of my friends, more curious friends, went in and got shot. So for crazy kids, they're looking for souvenirs. There won't be any Japanese in this one. Boom, and the guy's gone. But I stayed in my tent, and I'm here.
Yeah.